misguide people because mwogera. Be very careful. Ntino, some of us who have good brains, but don't have our music tujja kudda wano nga twogera. We will take your own jobs. Ate mwe temusobola kufuuka bayimbi mwaba misleading abantu naye ffe tusobola kufuuka ba tiktoker because we already have followings. Mulina okuyiga okubeera constructive. Ate nammwe abantu mulekeraawo nnyo okubeera nga ne mulaba bu clip bwe buti bwe basazeemu and you just take. Mulina okumanya omuntu wabeeredde ku tiktok live kitegeeza hours and hours. We were speaking about just a few topics. I spoke for about 3 to 4 hours. How can you take something that lasts less than a minute? But that is what it meant. So, music industry, Sikanisa, it is a very competitive platform with so many people needing to earn a living. Kyogamba ng'omuyimbi atudde awo ampuliriza aba alaba ogenda kubeerawo olaba omuyimbi oli omulala ng'akuyitako ng'osirike nga tolina kyokolawo omukubira engalo mbwagenze wakabi nnyo ye agenze. That's why temuyitawo. Nalabidde ddala a person on life saying nti kyekyabalemesa abayimbi abato kyekibalemeseza okubiitinga ba Bebecool the big three. What? No wonder you're a failure in life. You person who said that, I am not surprised. You're so petty. You're so petty like this. Era sikuvuma naye njagala oddeyo mu ndabirwamu weeyambule ng'oliweka mu kisenge wenonyeko anything valuable between you, your life and your family. Okujjako okuzaala nti wazaala abaana era osabe Katonda nti nno okyuka kati oba redirecting a mindset. Because you're arguing out a person who is a million times successful using his formula, while your formula that you think was right has kept you below. What is wrong with Ugandans for not understanding that a person who lives a better life than you made the better decision than yours? It means he understood more than you did. It means you have to learn from him rather than attack him. In Uganda, this is a country where those who don't have abuse those who have. This is a country where the unsuccessful attack the successful, telling them they are unsuccessful. This is so wrong. Era nze nwananya abavubuka muleme kugenda na mentality z'abo ababatiisatiisa. No, the formula is one. When you see a person who has made it, mukope genda awo. Muve mbana bababuzabuza mbu music industry erina system mbu they fail people mbu no simanyi Illuminati. Guys, I was in Nairobi with Jose Chameleon. We slept on the floor. Netwebika akagundi kamu twagabana n'engoye z'okwambala. Bombo clat when you come and say mbu Illuminati nga gwe wali wane Uganda nga webaka mufaliso ne blanketi nga bakuwa chai nga ffe tutambula kwa Afia Center tukola tunoonya wejoyita Illuminati. Well, if that is Illuminati, then forgive me, I am Illuminati. Very strange, but you see, because I love my country so much, I will not cease. I don't. This life today goes against a few things with my management, but unfortunately, life is beyond just career and management. Life is life. Life. You will understand when your career stops to mean anything. That it was important for you to put a tafari on your own people in your own country for the betterness of your own people. If you have information in the head, you should share it at the right time. This is one of the youngest countries where people, these young people need to hear these things. You must not shy away from amazima. Never galuma, you say it. Uganda is the country a single kubera opportunities. That's why Uganda anything can be done. Fe to support abayimbi okuva mu buli nsi yonna. When as a Ugandan artist ever gone to any country and been supported and become a star, but every single Nigerian artist who has made it worldwide has come here before they are big, and then they get that big audience on the picture, they become big in the UK, they become big in the world. How comes it is not happening the other way around? Because it is the Ugandan who hasn't found the formula. Lokuba otudde UK mu kasenge naawe ena analysis gyowa ku Uganda ku Bebecool. Young man and young woman, eno ensi kumwe etandika butandisi kubanga nkusuubiza nako akatebe kotuddeko ako bwotakakozesa nga brand nga atunda brand, it's not paying. Otherwise manyi wosula nebyokola nebwohasu nebwosafaringa ne famire yo nga bwe muli. Sirina kyenkwegomba era ssuubira muvubuka yenna kumugamba nti yegombe abavubuka abo ababiri babasatu abasiba ku TikTok nga bababuzabuzambu their lives are better. No, it's because you always keep misguiding people, because you have misguided mindsets. Mukyala be Bungereza na America ng'ebitalo, oh my God, nonya visa. I respect everyone who went to Europe and America to work. Okola akasente kakatono okumyewo. But I disrespect everyone whose mindset is out there to make a Ugandan think it is important okuva wano okugenda eri mbabali eri bebakabi. How many people have been on social media here nga babagamba bannange kama yanyambye nasonzeebe nakozeza nenkoma waliwo omwami wane yazimba mall bamita Bakalwa eri Haji Bakalwa eri Ludawa Kisasi. Yes, he gives you a good story about what exactly is. See Haji Bakalwa yeka, so many people. In the beginning, those days, it was okay because abazungu bali tebananyweza nnyo nati ng'osobola okukola esente zo ne zibeera valuable n'ozimba wano. Ate ne wana Uganda ebiseera ebyo amataka nga bya sente ntono, ebintu ebyokukozesa okuzimba amayumba nga bya sente ntono. You could, but now the world is different. Today wotunuulira Abamerika bennyini abazungu bagamba bannange Africa is better than America. Uganda is better than UK, US. It is better. Naye gojja kugamba nti ojja kumbuuza ng'oyagala kuleeta mwana eno okusamba mupiira. That is the petty thinking. Of course n'omuzungu bwe yajja wano yajja kubba, nange njala kujjayo nzibeyo kyenzibye nkizze. Naye naawe bw'oba ogendayo kubbayo ky'obbye ozze eno, not because nti ewasinga, naye waliwo ekyokubbayo. Just like always the president says, even a fool can survive in Uganda. How do you tell me that's not the best place? Today, President Traore Mula Bacharike Burkina Faso. Arona na mindset z'abantu kwekyo ekintu. Third most selling gold country. Yakusatu mu production ya gold ANC. Augmenting over Burkina Faso to go to America for greener pastures? Really? My best person today, and I had this argument with most of my friends in the US when I went there. I told them Trump will become the president because now the world is open. The worst weapon that has been created ever in this world is called TikTok. That is the mass destruction weapon that was created, and surprisingly, not even any bright white person or any bright black person could anticipate the dangers of TikTok. TikTok is as Americans went to Iraq pretending to look for weapons of mass destruction, a Chinese man was in America creating the weapon of mass destruction. The weapon of mass destruction is called TikTok. By basic information, you know that information is power. And if you're an American, or if you're a European, or anyone who is in governments in Europe, you should have known that the only reason you took over the world was because information was only kept to you, by you. The second you chose to allow information to flow, now everyone has the information, so that means everyone has the power. So Traore has the power, Museveni has the power, an African in Luero, in Gulu now knows, because we get information from you. We now know the things. It's no longer like those days when you used to come and land and say, I mean, there's two stations in the US. There's CNN and there's BBC. BBC is UK. There's what network is that? So you can see that all the programs that are programmed on those stations are programmed to change with a narrative, with an intended narrative. The Democrats are on this station. The Republicans are on the other one. So everyone has a way they build the mindset of their supporters to believe what they are saying. That's why at the end of the day, Trump, oh my God, all Africans must thank Trump. That's the way to think. That is how to think. I remember when he said that statement and said that it was Putin, President Putin, who said Africans live in a graveyard. He commented something to do with a graveyard. But what he meant was actually very positive for us to think about. The same way Trump is making us, helping us to think. Close the funding so that I can look around myself and look for money within myself. That means you're helping me. How much funding has been stopped in Uganda? How many people have died?